Good morning, everyone. It's Brenda. Welcome back. Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing great. The sun is shining. The dump of snow we got is melting because the temperatures are warming up so wonderfully. And we have a new kit to play with from Liz. She's Liz the Paper Project. And I grabbed this kit because it is so gorgeous. It's called Printemps 1895. And I just can't wait to show you the pages. I'm so excited to start playing with it. All right, we're going to get right into it. I'm assuming these are snippets of drapes and tablecloths. That's what I'm assuming anyway. So it looks that way. Doilies, I mean, so pretty. They can be background pages. You can cut them out and put them onto, like if you alter cards, you know, you can strengthen them like with a backing, put them on cards and make them look so pretty. And then here we go. And if you're doing a sewing journal or anything like that, which I'm hoping to start very soon, I'm still collecting things, but you know, a lot of these papers would be perfect to go inside. I mean, just look at this. All the measurements it gives you, all the different parts of your dresses and your feet. So yeah, just lovely. And then this one, this is my favorite page, I think. That beautiful lady. And then the little snippets there. It could be a page in a journal. It could be a cover. You could cut her out and put her on a long tag or journaling card. Oh yes. And then these, they're so sweet, showing all the different outfits. And then another one too, all the dresses and all the frills and the polka dots, and just so pretty. And in the background you can see curtains, just faint curtains in the background. And then this for the catalog. I mean, and again, it could be a page. You can split them up, and that would make a huge tag if you cut those down, right? Just cute. And then we have our cut aparts. We've got some that could be a journaling card, and we have some oh my goodness, what are they called? You know, anyway, you know what I mean. The word will come to me eventually. But that's just pretty. And then here we go. We have these as well, some journaling cards, or you could make them into tags. You can cut just this in a square and use it as a pocket. Could be a card as well. And that is the loveliness of that kit. So if you go check out her shop, she has lots of kits, and she also has some brand new ones too, which I'm pretty excited to go and check out. All right, we're gonna just work on the cover today. I just took one of these hanging file folders like this, and I put it into my cutter, and I cut it to 6 inches wide. And then it was really long, so of course I cut it down to 9, and then I just inked around the edges. No, I didn't cut it down to 9 at all. Sorry. I folded it up. I scored it at 9, and then I folded it up so that I could have a couple of pockets inside. Right, I apologize. So if you want to craft along, grab your stuff. It doesn't have to be, it could be scrapbooking paper, your music paper, book page, whatever paper you have. And if you don't have file folders, that's okay. Just use cardstock. That works really well, because once you put paper on top, it'll strengthen it. Like you see, this isn't it's not very thick, but once I put paper on it, it's going to help make it sturdy. All right, so I didn't cut any of that paper, as you saw, because I wanted to show you, but I did cut out the embellishments just for when we start using them. But I do have I have some music page, and I'm using a couple scraps from some other kits that I have from Liz, just because, well, the paper is beautiful and it goes nicely together. So that's what I'm going to use. I'm just going to have a play and do some stuff. And I just have some music page, and these are just scraps, and I'd like to see some of the green. I just like that it just looks quite old and vintage, and I used my black, my Memento black and my ground espresso to ink around all the edges inside and out. Whew, I feel out of breath. Just gonna grab my glue. So I hope you have been having a great week. I'm not sure how the weather is in other places. I know a lot of us had snow, and my friend Charlotte, where she lives, it's very hot there right now. So that's like, wow. And it's only April. So hopefully it will carry on. I can't even imagine what summertime will be like if it's hot now. So I'm just gonna ink these up. Of course I didn't do that because, well, I wasn't sure what I was gonna put on the front. I do have a topper idea, and I grabbed some stuff, but we'll see how it goes. There we go. I still have my glue book here. Let me just grab it. This is just so that I can glue my paper. I think I'll put this one first. Oop, that's not glue. There we go. You have plans for the weekend? I have FaceTime with my brother on Saturday. He's in Ontario. Him and his wife, and that's where I'm from, so we haven't been able to get back there the last few years, as you know, because of everything that's been going on. So hopefully we'll get there one of these days before long. But yeah, we're gonna FaceTime with him and do some catching up. FaceTime is a great tool, you know, to catch up with people or to be able to see people and talk to them face to face, whether it's Zoom, like I don't know how many things there are that people use, but we used to do church through Zoom, or we do FaceTime to talk. I do that with a few of my friends, the ones that live so far away that can't see them regularly. Oops. Yikes. It wants to just stick. There we go. That's better. There. That's cute. And I really like this, the document page. So we'll just go to the back. And I have this. I just like to bring some color in. You know, there is color in the kit, so I try to put some of those similar colors, I guess, on the cover when I can. I mean, it's never a requirement, that's for sure. And most times, if I'm honest, it doesn't happen very often. But for this one, I think that's what I'm doing. And on the inside, I'll just take some of the other papers and put them on there as well from the kit that we're using today. There. Sometimes I don't know if I use enough glue, or especially when it's the glue stick. There we go. And then pop some music page. Just ooh, lots of music on that side. Perfect. I'll just, not really a measuring, I'm just making sure that I'm going to go underneath the other page. Here we go. Or over top, I should say, in this instance, because it's going over. There, just, this music page is kind of thick as well. It's older, but it's not as vintage as the other stuff I have. So it's a little stiffer. And thanks to you who have been sending me your address for Happy Mail. It's so fun. As you know, I love to send out envelopes to people. I have quite an enjoyment emailing and mailing people goodies, and I just love to share. And that's one thing that I do, and it makes me feel good to share with you. So thanks. And if you're, if you've been thinking about it and you haven't done it yet, I mean, the list is private. I'm the only one that sees it, in case you were wondering. And yeah, nobody else sees it. I made a little journal type thing that I put everybody's names and addresses in, and yeah, I've had quite a few connections that way with, well, go back to the FaceTime. I've FaceTimed with a few of you, and it's just been wonderful to actually meet face to face sort of way, and yeah, it's been good. All right, so there we have the front and the back. And then, excuse me, I am going to take one of these for the inside and just get rid of the white. I love that there's barely any white, so there's not a lot of waste, which is wonderful. There we go. Yeah, I knew that I was doing a journal. I just wasn't sure how I was going to go about it. I did do a different kind of cover, the same concept, but I cut the bottom off and then I added the pockets and covered it, and I wasn't too sure about it, so But this, yeah, I quite prefer this way, to just fold up the bottom and then put a slit in the center, and that's what I did. I'm just going to do this, and I will round the corners of the journal cover. I just wanted to get everything papered before that happened. Oh, that's not a circle. Sorry. Just looking for my... So let me do that right now. I just wanted to get some paper on there. But I won't be rounding the corners of the papers inside. So I'm just going to do that top corner. There we go. Put that back. All right, let's, I think I want this one on this side though. Switch it up. Probably don't have to do the very bottom. It's going to be inside the pocket, and that'll just help reinforce. That's why I put it down inside the pocket as well. I don't just do it to the top of the pocket or a little bit underneath. I want it to, it'll help reinforce it and make it a little thicker. I'll do this one at the same time so I don't have to redo it. And I like putting black on stuff as well here and there, like at corners and stuff like that. It just makes it look worn and used a lot, and yeah, it's kind of fun doing that. There we go. Okay, let's do this. You can use any glue that you want. It doesn't have to be a glue stick. It can be your wet glue. Whatever glue you like, you use that. That one. This is just an old Stampin' Up! Magazine that I use. It's a great way to use up the pages. Oops. Try to get all the corners, and sometimes it just doesn't. I don't know if I don't use enough glue or what, but it's curling up a bit, but that's okay. I'll lay it under something flat, and then it will be good. There we go. It's too short. Here, I just have, this is from one of the other kits that I've been able to play with. And why not? I mean, the papers go beautifully together. There's no, yeah, they just look so nice together. I'm just going to cut it, and then you can put pockets on the pockets, tuck spots, you know, whatever. we go. I'll use that one. Should be enough ink on here. Tom's gone out for a while, and Brad isn't even howling, which is so amazing. But he's sound asleep, so that's good. Because he is, as you know, he likes to howl. Wonder what he does when we're both gone, if he still does it or what. Hoping I've been in camera all this time. I didn't even check. Just going along. There's that. Oh yeah, it looks pretty together. And then, so I don't have another piece that's the same, and that's okay. Yeah, I'll just use a piece of this, why not? Use it up, right? I mean, I don't like to throw the things away if I can still use them. Yep, that'll be good. Labels. See? I knew it would come to me. Oh man. When I was showing you the papers and the word would not come to me for nothing. But it's labels. And you knew that, didn't you? But, of course, my brain is like, you know the word, you know what you want to say, and then it does not come out. All right, so there's that. Cute. And it doesn't matter that the pockets are not the same. They're going to be on two different sides of your signature. So I'm thinking it's fine. All right, so cover. First I was thinking of these, but I don't know. I put together this, well, I haven't put it together. I have this corrugated board with some straw made like a bow, and I got this from my friend Barbara in a box from our Leduc ladies group that we go to. We do a 10-item swap, and that was one of the items. There was actually two of them. I used the other one. But anyway, I have some cardstock, and this is just an old piece of thin paper and an image and some lace. And I thought maybe we could do something. And then this is a choker. I'm assuming it's a choker that goes around the neck. And I was thinking maybe I could use it as a closure for the journal. So let's just check this out. I put some coffee paper together and some doilies. And I have some book page in here just to get a feel for what I wanted to do. But I'm just going to see if this will work, because if it does, then I have to glue it underneath the image, right? So I need to see if it'll work. And what I like is there's a chain here that's got quite a few links in it, so that as the journal grows, it will, you can loosen it more, right? So it seems like it would work, but I'm going to bring it over just a touch more. And I'm not sure if there's a front or a back the way it goes, but let me just, come on. I'm just gonna have it like right there, just to have the metal piece at the end. Oops. Just like that. Bring it a little bit taut. And then, oh yeah, there's the little claw, what are they called? A claw closure. But it's got one right there, and I think that's gonna work. So how exciting. I'm really happy about that. So we're gonna do that, and then we'll work on the topper. All right, I do not have my hot glue in, but I'm thinking it'll be okay. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. And I don't know if my signature should be sewn in first. I don't think so, because it's going to be loose at the back, and I'm thinking it's going to be just fine. I'm not going to add glue to the edge of the page. I'm going to put a line of hot glue there. I'm thinking it'll work. If it doesn't, well, I will definitely let you know. So just gonna do that. And I didn't pull it or anything. I just set it down and then let it just sit there. But I am going to take this, if I can open it, and just add it right there. Yeah, I was really hoping that it would work, and it does, so I'm happy. And then see, and that'll all sit up on top. All right, so I'm just going to set it aside for a minute while we assemble this little beauty. And I inked this up with my black and my ground espresso. Didn't do the back, of course, because you're not going to see the back. But I'm going to, I didn't want to do that first. Let's just, I'm going to scrape it up and give it a bit of age. There. And then the ink, when I start inking it, the ink will, the paper that's ripped is going to grab that ink like really nicely and soak right in. It's a little messy, but it's okay. There we go. Oh, doesn't even look like I did that side, but I know I did. That's okay. All right. Whoop. Everything's flying. Yep, my desk is a little messy. Not as bad as before. But I'm just going to add this to the black cardstock. And I cut them to sort of fit. I think it's, let me see, what did I do? Oh, whew, good thing I didn't put it down. Just going to move it over, add it a little bit there. Okay. Cute already. Goodness. Yep. I found my rounded dauber, the one that's for blending, but I still use it to ink everything. I mean, that's what we do. And then this I thought could go on top. So it's just building layers. And then you can add extras, whether it's flowers, more lace. I'm just going to add a bit of lace to the bottom for now, but I mean, it's just a start, right? To get it going. There we go, so pretty. And then she's gonna come under here. I just have her underneath the bow, just like that. Little extra glue. I do not want her coming off. That would not be good. Oops, I haven't had that happen yet, but you know, I don't want it to happen anytime soon. There we go. Oh my goodness, she's just cute. And then I thought the lace could go just at the bottom. And then you can add bling to it if you want as well. So I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to mush the glue. And then it won't, hopefully won't seep through. And I have it off at the bottom. There. What do you think of that? That's just cute. Put the needle in here, or the pin, oh, if I can. All right. Well, I think that's holding, which is great. I'm just going to leave the clip there. And then she can go right there. And see, this is where I should have my hot glue plugged in. But we're going to use regular glue, and it's never been a problem before with toppers that I've put on, so I'm going to just do it with this, and then it'll just need time, of course, to dry. Missing the holes so it doesn't ooze out. All right. And then we'll put her on, oh, right about there maybe. Just get the glue down in there. Not even moving, so that's good. And then you can always put it on something, under something heavy to help it. Like I have to do that anyway, just so that it's not curling anymore. And just checking to see if I have anything that I might be able to clip over it. There we go, just like that, and that'll help hold it. Oh my goodness, is that ever pretty? Okay, let's take this off. And yes, I left the papers inside, and that's okay. And because my hand is, they don't do very good. I'll see if I can open the little claw, and nope, I can't do it. I was hoping I could. Oh, maybe. I'll just, whatever loop it holds onto or grabs onto, I'm going to keep it there. Oh, good. Phew. And so there. And then you can dangle something off of there as well. It's a little loose, of course, because I couldn't get it any tighter, but you get the idea, and it's gorgeous. My goodness, I just think that is so fabulous. And then I have, let me just check out some of these labels. Oh, so pretty. Yeah, I just cut them all out. And some will be pockets and some will be tuck spots, and I mean, why not? Let's just see what it looks like when maybe it's a little too small to go on the back. Maybe I should wait for the back and have something that's a little longer, but I'll wait to do the back until I sew in my signature. But yep, it's staying on with my tacky glue. There's nothing coming apart, so how wonderful. All right. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there today. I just thought we could get the journal cover done and showing you the kit. Am I done? I don't know. What do I have here? Actually, oh, yes, let's put the flowers on first. Sorry. I know, right? Make up my mind. Going, staying. There. These will need a few minutes to dry, but because I'm using the regular tacky glue. If it was hot glue, then it would be instantaneous pretty well. I'm going to put those there. Oh, there we go. What do you think of that? So hopefully you like that. I've got the paper inside. The back is done. And this is the other cover I did. I'll show it to you quick before we go. I just added some book page and music page. And this was another one of the pages from a kit that I've used. And then on the inside, I added this. This will end up a journal as well. And then what I did is I just kind of, when I cut the book off or the file folder, I used the bottom that I cut off and I glued it in. I didn't fold it up, I actually glued it in on 3 sides so that it would be pockets. So that's what I did. And this is going to be a journal as well. So I'm looking forward to playing around with that one as well. And then I have just, I had to use these ladies from my last kit because they're so gorgeous. And they're going to find a home in the journal as well. All right, so I'm going to leave it there for today. When we come back, we'll, do some tags and journaling cards, and we'll do some ephemera pieces and make pockets, all that fun stuff that we do. All right, take care, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a very blessed weekend and rest of your day. Thanks so much for being here and hanging out. Questions, comments, please leave them below. Give me a big thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video. Share it with others if you can. And yeah, take care. God bless. Bye for now.